Have you ever paused to remember a moment in your life when you wanted something more? A time when ambition burned hot in your chest, but doubt tried to smother it? That moment, although it may now feel distant, mattered. It was real. And it's worth revisiting, not to dwell in regret, but to reignite the fire. Think back to the days when your dreams were met with skepticism, not support. When your ideas were ridiculed, when those closest to you doubted your ability to do anything extraordinary. Maybe they couldn't see what was within you, but did you? Or did you begin to believe them? Did you let their voices drown out your own? At some point, perhaps you abandoned the possibility that there was something wonderfully distinct and powerful inside of you, waiting to be expressed. We all reach those crossroads. There was a period when you talked more than you acted, complained more than you committed. That doesn't make you a failure, it makes you human. But there comes a time in every person's journey when the whining, the excuses, the delays, they just aren't enough anymore. A time when it's clear that no one is going to hand you your purpose neatly packaged with a bow. That realization? It's your starting line. Opportunities aren't infinite, and they certainly aren't guaranteed. If you're not willing to pour yourself into the chance you already have, why should life keep offering you more? Time is a ruthless accountant. It doesn't allow extensions. It keeps moving forward whether you're ready or not. So if you're stuck lamenting over what's wrong without making a move to fix it, you're not just wasting time, you're wasting your shot. The truth is stark. You are not entitled to complain if you're not willing to do the work. Life doesn't owe you ease or sympathy. You must invent another version of yourself, one that's brave enough to chase challenge, strong enough to face discomfort, and wise enough to know that greater purpose lies beyond what's familiar. If you continue to cling to comfort zones, if you keep treating your potential like an optional luxury instead of a mandate, your hunger for success will wither away. Not because it wasn't real, but because it was never fed. You can't grow from within while you stay anchored in doubt. You can't build strength by leaning on pessimism. You have to begin to believe in what's inside you, even when no one else does. No one is here to lecture you or point fingers. But let's be honest, the problems in your life are not the greatest burdens in the world. Right now, someone out there is enduring something unimaginable, and given the option, they might trade their pain for your problems without hesitation. While you're busy lamenting your lack of progress, someone else would consider your position a dream come true. This is not to belittle your struggle, but to offer perspective. Hardship is universal, but our attitude is the lever that shifts everything. Do you know how many people are quietly suffering, hoping for a fraction of what you already have? Somewhere out there, someone without shelter or support would trade places with you in a heartbeat, and yet many of us still walk through our days with our heads down, focusing on what we lack. You don't have the privilege to just give up, not when you still have breath in your lungs and untapped potential inside you. You may feel exhausted, you may feel broken, but even then, you are still here. That means something. It means your story isn't over. You are here because your contribution to this world is still needed. The journey you're on has not reached its final chapter, and only you can write the next page. Limitations are often illusions, crafted in the mind, amplified by fear, and reinforced by years of comfort. You may feel that you're too old, too young, too inexperienced, too late. But those thoughts are just distractions. You can go as far as your courage takes you. And that road isn't paved by talent alone. It's built by persistence. Too often, we settle. We allow mediocrity to become the standard. We tell ourselves that okay is good enough. We package our lives in small, safe boxes and convince ourselves that dreams are for other people. But living in a box, while easy, is also suffocating. Life is not meant to be merely survived, it's meant to be lived boldly, bravely, and with purpose. To grow, we must first struggle. Success never arrives gift-wrapped, it demands sacrifice. You will face setbacks, there will be obstacles, you will stumble, and you will question yourself. But when you feel lost, return to that original hunger. Remember the craving for more. Let that longing refuel your spirit. Negativity is an anchor. It drags down your energy, your confidence, your creativity. Dwelling on what's wrong never fixes what's broken. When doubt becomes your dominant voice, your inner power fades. But belief is your superpower. It may start as a whisper, but if you nurture it, it becomes a roar. Sometimes life tests us, not to destroy us, but to reveal our strength. You may feel shattered, bent, weary, but you're not built to break. You are not fragile glass. You are forged iron. You've endured more than you give yourself credit for. You've already survived the worst days of your life, and you're still standing. That counts for something. So why keep wasting precious energy on complaints? Why continue living in pause mode? Life doesn't wait. It doesn't hold your spot in line. And staying stuck in neutral will never get you anywhere worth going. You must engage, act, push, reignite. If you ever doubt the urgency of your situation, take a trip to a hospital. Walk those silent hallways. Look into the faces of people battling for each breath, fighting for another day. Look at the strength in their eyes. Listen to the stories of those who don't know what tomorrow holds. It will humble you. It will awaken you. Step into the streets where the homeless lay their heads on concrete pillows, where meals are a luxury and hope is currency. You'll find souls who would swap their world for yours without hesitation. And you'll begin to see maybe things aren't so bad. Maybe the drama you've wrapped yourself in isn't worth your energy. Maybe you've been chasing pain instead of purpose. Reconnect with your inner drive. This is not the season to coast. This is not the moment to delay. Get off the sidelines and into the game. You've got work to do, gifts to share, a legacy to build. But none of that happens if you're stuck sitting, waiting, wondering. Waiting is not a strategy. Hoping is not a plan. You must act. The passion you once had, the dream that used to keep you awake at night, it didn't disappear. It's still there. Maybe it's buried beneath fear or fatigue, but it can be reignited. Fan the flames. Remind yourself of what mattered. Find your fire again. So the next time frustration wells up, when life feels heavy and problems seem too big, ask yourself, is this helping me grow? Is this getting me closer to the life I want? If not, why are you giving it power? Chances are the path to your goals is harder than expected, but that doesn't mean it's impossible. Climbing a mountain isn't supposed to be easy. It takes resilience, patience, and grit. But what's waiting at the summit makes every step worth it. And when you get to that peak, when your effort finally pays off, don't stop, don't settle, push higher. There's always another level to reach. There's always another version of you waiting to be uncovered, unlocked, unleashed. Now is the time to tap into your strength, charge your spirit, set your intentions, chase the greatness that's already inside of you. When opportunity knocks, don't just open the door, kick it down. Walk through it with purpose. And above all, don't lose yourself in things that steal your light. Don't hand over your confidence to fear. Don't shrink your dreams to fit someone else's comfort zone. Be bold, be fierce, be you. Because the world hasn't seen the best of you yet, dare to show them. If this message lit a spark in you, don't let it fade. Carry it with you and take action. If you found value in this video, make sure to hit that like and subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment below sharing what you're going to stop complaining about and what you're going to start doing today. Remember, the journey doesn't stop here. This is just the beginning. Stay focused, stay strong, and as always, never give up. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.